Welcome to Maker Fun Factory Vacation Bible School. My name is Abby and I'm so excited to be exploring and discovering and creating with you this week. So every day when we have Vacation Bible School, we're going to start right here for some fun songs. Then we'll go on to see some Bible stories, some skits, meet a couple friends, and then finish off with some more songs. Does that sound good? Awesome! So I'm going to be helping you sing and have fun and celebrate our God who is our amazing maker. Let's start off with a song about God, the one who made everything. This song will remind you that God, who made the sunrises and the rain, made you too. Let's sing the song, The Maker.
Everything that you have made is beautiful. Oh my God, I can't believe my eyes. But in all of this, to think that you would think of me makes my heart come alive. Your love is like a mighty fire deep inside my bones. I feel like I can climb 1,000 mountains all at once, and I never have to wonder if somebody cares for me. I love the Maker, and the Maker loves me. Oh, 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 oh. I see you in the sunrise. I see you in the rain. I see you in the laughter. I feel you through the pain. Everything that you have made is beautiful. Oh my God, I can't believe my eyes. But in all of this, to think that you would think of me makes my heart come alive. Your love is like a mighty fire deep inside my bones. I feel like I could climb 1,000 mountains all at once, and I never have to wonder if somebody cares for me. I love the Maker. Your love is like a mighty fire deep inside my bones. I feel like I could climb 1,000 mountains all at once, and I never have to wonder if somebody cares for me. I love the Maker, and the Maker loves me. Oh, and the Maker loves me. And the Maker loves me.
God is our maker. He is the maker. But people who make stuff are sometimes called makers too. Some makers invent things that solve problems. Other makers create things that make music. A maker might design a building or sculpt art from recycled stuff. Or maybe a maker whips up some tasty treats to eat. Makers work in labs, workshops, factories, kitchens, and even outside. So what's something that you like to make? Shout it out to the TV. Do you like to build with Legos? Maybe you like to help your mom in the kitchen. Maybe you help your dad outside with the yard work. There's so many things that we can make and have fun doing that remind us that God is our maker and He gave us those abilities to help make things. So did you know though that even though you can create stuff, you yourself are an incredible creation? This week at Maker Fun Factory, we're going to explore how each of you, that's right, you, was created by God purpose. That means God made each one of you for a very special reason. The same God who made the entire universe thoughtfully and purposefully made you. So let's go ahead and sing a song to celebrate that God made us. Let's sing our theme song for this week, Made for This. Inventors or creators or makers, they all use something called a blueprint. A blueprint is sort of like a really detailed map of the creation. It helps them know how they're going to make it and what those steps are. Each day at Maker Fun Factory, we'll be digging into the Bible, God's Word. Did you know that the Bible is kind of like our blueprint for life? Each day we're going to learn a Bible point or an important truth to remember from the Bible. All week we'll learn about God's incredible love for us. Now, I imagine you're surrounded by lots of friends and family members who love you a whole lot, right? So that makes me wonder something. How do these people show that they're loved or that they love you? How do you know that your mom or dad loves you, or your grandma, or your best friend? Maybe they do something nice for you. Maybe they give you a hug, or maybe they literally just tell you that they love you. God shows His love to us because we're His creations. God made you. That's a wow! So whenever you hear today's Bible point, which is God made you, I want you to go ahead and shout, "Wow, God!" And you're going to hold up all 10 fingers next to your face. Or maybe you're saying that creation gets a 10. Who knows? But we're going to go ahead and do that. So let's practice. When you hear me say, God made you, go ahead and say, "Wow, God!" That's awesome. Let's try it one more time. God made you. Wow, God! You guys are so awesome. So inventors and creators make some pretty amazing stuff. Whether they're painting or sculpting, cooking or computing, usually there's a lot of parts and pieces to things makers create. You might even say those things are complex. If something is complex, it means it's really detailed or complicated. Did you know that you are complex? You definitely are. Here's a fun factory fact about you. Did you know that our bodies give off a tiny bit of light? It's too faint for our eyes to see, but technically, you glow. Isn't that crazy? The Bible says, "Thank you for making me so wonderfully complex. You are a detailed, delightful, complicated, and complete creation." So let's go ahead and sing a song to celebrate God's love. A love so great, He took the time to create us. Go ahead and sing with us, "Love Come Down."
I will sing forever of your love come down. With my hands to heaven, shout your praises loud. I was lost in darkness when you pulled me out. I will sing forever of your love come down. I will sing forever of your love come down. With my hands to heaven, shout your praises loud. I was lost in darkness when you pulled me out. I will sing forever of your love come down. I once was blind, I could not see. Chains of sin had shackled me. But God in heaven heard my plea. Jesus, Jesus, rescue me. Jesus, Jesus, rescue me. I will sing forever of your love come down. With my hands to heaven, shout your praises loud. I was lost in darkness when you pulled me out. I will sing forever of your love come down. Oh, 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 I once was blind, I could not see. Chains of sin had shackled me. God in heaven heard my plea. Jesus, Jesus, rescue me. Jesus, Jesus, rescue me. I will sing forever of your love come down. With my hands to heaven, shout your praises loud. I was lost in darkness when you pulled me out. I will sing forever of your love come down. I will sing forever of your love come down. I will sing forever of your love come down. Oh, oh, oh,
So all week long, we'll get to know some surprising Bible memory buddies who will help us remember our awesome Bible points. All of our buddies are animals that make something unique. You might think of them as buddies who are builders. So let's see which Bible memory buddy will help us remember that God made you. Wow, God! Let's meet him.
Welcome to Maker Fun Factory, where we're exploring how you're created by God and built for a purpose. I'm Decker, a deep-sea dwelling decorator crab. I'm the most creative crustacean in the sea. Now, just because I'm a crab doesn't mean I'm grouchy. I totally dig the way God created me. All crabs have shells, but God made me with a creative streak. I grab goodies like seaweed or sea sponges to bling out my shell. God put these clever little spikes or hooks on my shell. They're a little like the Velcro that's on your backpack or tennis shoes. Those little things help all my decorations stay put. Perfecto. It's not just to make me look good either. These awesome accessories help me blend into my surroundings, so I stay safe from other animals that might want to turn me into a snack. When I outgrow my shell, I slip out of the old one and God helps me grow a new one. I'm even into recycling. Yep, I take the decorations from my old shell and put them on the new one, with a few new additions, of course. I love how God made me, but I'm really impressed with how God made you. You people have fingers, toes, ears, and that weird stuff called hair. Whoa! Plus, he made you so smart and creative. God even put something inside your heart called love. And that thing you do called a laugh. Totally spectacular. If you ever think you're boring or normal or not so special, think again. In the Bible, the book of Psalms tells us, "Thank you for making me so wonderfully complex." God lovingly made you exactly the way He wants you to be. Never forget that God made you.
So when you see Decker, you can remember that God made you. Wow, God! So let's go ahead and sing a song called "He's Got the Whole World in His Hands." This song reminds us that we are all made by God's hands and we're held in God's loving hands no matter what we do or where we go. Learn some of the Bible points this week and see how they work in our lives. So we have our friends Ina and Lincoln. Let's go ahead and see their interaction and see how Ina learns that she is made by God. Watch with us.
Oh yeah, now this is what I'm talking about.
Hi there. Can I help you?
Hi, Ina Victoria.
Hi, I'm Lincoln. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
So, what are you doing here, Ina?
Oh, well, I have come here to make the greatest invention the world has ever seen. What?
Wow, you must be quite an inventor.
Yes, that's me. You ready to have your mind blown?
Sure. We've got plenty of supplies here. Blow our minds, Ina.
Alright. So, we got lots of thingamajigs and doodads, but you really should have had more, whatchamacallits, but I can work with this, so I'm just gonna put this thing here, and we're gonna put that there, and those there, and now we just gotta hammer it all together with the back of a screwdriver.
Okay, well, just be careful not to crush your fingers.
Please, you think a gal with this much talent would do an amateur thing like that? No way. Stop. No, why me?
Ina, calm down. Let me look at it. Well, looks like you got quite a bruise, but it doesn't look broken. Besides, I don't think you really would have made much of anything here anyway.
No, I know. I have no idea what I'm doing. It's just, I'm really good at everything else. I'm good at singing, drawing, acting, football, baseball. I can even play Beethoven's Fifth on the bassoon. Why wouldn't I be good at making things? That's why I promised my mom that I would make her the greatest invention for her birthday. That's why I came here for some help.
Oh, okay. You're starting to make sense now. You know, I'm glad you came to the Maker Fun Factory because we're talking about how God made us.
God made us.
That's right. He made you and me and all of our friends here. In fact, his fingerprints are all over you.
What? That's just a little bit gross.
That just means that he gave you an imagination and the ability to solve problems.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah,
That's great. Like, amazing.
doesn't that just blow your mind?
Yes, it does. That's what I'm talking about.
You know, why don't you go home, make a plan for your invention, and come back tomorrow, and we'll see what we can do to help you out.
Sounds like a plan. See you later, innovators.
Wow, that's so awesome that Lincoln can help Ina with her invention. Let's look forward to tomorrow when they work together to figure out something she can make for her mom. So today we're also going to be watching our awesome Kid Vid. Our Kid Vid is a fun video about kids just like you who are putting our Bible points into practice and seeing how, for example, God made them. So let's go ahead and watch as the Pergamonsters Lego Robotics team works as a team and shows how they are so creative and complex because God gave them the talents to work with Lego Robotics. Let's watch.
Lego Robotics is the team putting together a robot and programming that robot to perform tasks. I'm Tyler.
I'm Ellen, I'm Arav, I'm Sebastian, I'm Tristan, I'm Elise.
I'm Josh, I'm the coach. I'm old. And we are
The Monsters!
I'd say my favorite part is probably the programming because you're making something do what you want it to do. Just kind of gives you a feeling of power.
Each person on the team has an important role to play, so they can all accomplish a common goal. There's the captain, co-captain, calibrator, mission prep, pilot, and co-pilot.
There's a lot of things we do to build a team, not just to say, okay, you have a job to do. You have to get that water bottle from Sebastian across this line. This is a what type of problem?
Teamwork.
Go.
Ellen, share your idea first.
Sometimes when you're working on a team, you may not all agree. It's important to stop,
Did everyone participate?
Yes.
hear everyone's opinion, and decide as a group the best way to solve the problem. Another way the Pergamonsters build teamwork is to have spontaneous dance parties. The purpose of Lego Robotics is for the kids to program the robots to perform tasks in a set amount of time. But
Sometimes not everything works out the way we would like it. 3, 2, 1.
building Lego robots to do exactly what you want them to do is complicated work. There are tons of details and decisions to be made. You have to count on your teammates to do their job so you can do yours. It's such a complex system. But if you think these robots are complex, think about how you were made.
Unlike the robot, we get the choice if we want to listen to the programming or not.
I think God designed everyone with a purpose.
In the Bible, Psalm 139 verse 14 says, "Thank you for making me so wonderfully complex." People are the most amazing, complex, and most incredible creations God ever made.
I think that God makes me valuable by giving me special talents that I can use to help others.
Through God's computer, the Bible, He programs us to do better in life.
The Bible is like the map that we need to use to find the treasure, which is Him.
I think they're done here.
These wonderfully complex and amazing robots are just a little reminder of the complex and amazing way that God made you.
Wow, do you like playing with Legos? I know I do. That just reminded me of all the fun times I've had building with Legos and how I guess that means I'm pretty complete and complex too. So just like our friends Ina and Lincoln, or just like our friends the Pergamonsters robotics team, we have a story from the Bible that helps show you that God made you. Wow, God! Let's go ahead and watch as we see how God created the world and He made Adam and Eve at the very beginning.
In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. He took His time making the perfect planet for us to live on, so He made different things on each day of the week. On the first day, God said, "Let there be light." And there was light. God saw that this light was good, and He separated the light from the darkness. And He called this light day, and the darkness He called night. On the second day, God said, "Let the waters be separated." So God made the waters separated so that there was water above and water below. And God called the water above the sky. On the third day, God said, "Let the water under the sky be gathered in one place, and let land appear." And it was so. God called this dry ground land, and the gathered waters He called seas. On the third day, God also made land and vegetation, and seed-bearing plants, and the trees bore fruit. On the fourth day, God made lights in the sky to separate the day from the night. He made the sun to rule the day, and He made the moon to rule the night. He also put stars in the sky to make the sky more beautiful. On the fifth day, God made the water teem with living creatures. He made fish and whales. And then He made birds to fly across the sky. On the sixth day, God made animals on the land. He made livestock and creatures to roam among the ground. He made elephants. He made the giraffes. He made zebras. And He made the llama. After God created the animals, He began to make His most special creation. He shaped the dust of the earth to create a man to look like Him. And then He breathed the breath of life into him. God began to show His new creation, Adam, the earth He had created. He gave Adam the important job of naming all of His creations. But as Adam began to name the creations, he noticed that they all had a friend except for him. So God put Adam to sleep, and He took one of his ribs and he made a new friend for Adam. As they woke up, they saw one another and were very pleased that they would live together in the garden. On the seventh day, God had finished his work, and so he and Adam and Eve all rested. And that's how God made our earth and us.
Isn't it awesome to see how God created people from the very beginning? And that means that because they were created so long ago, now we are here? It's so awesome! So that's all we have for you in regards of some Bible stories and some fun videos to watch. So we're going to come on back to our fun shop finale. So once again, my name is Abby, and each day we're going to wrap up right here for Maker Fun Factory with some surprising, super cool activities and fun songs that will help us learn about God, the creator of everything in the world. So celebrating God, our Maker, is an awesome way to begin and end every single day. Let's go ahead and sing our theme song for this week, Made for This, to get ready for our fun finale. Creations. So today we discovered an incredible truth from the Bible, God's Word. The Bible is our blueprint for life. You explored how God made you. Wow, God! God created you for a purpose. He gave you special talents and skills. So on the count of 3, I want you to jump up and use your maker muscles to strike a fun pose that shows something that you can do. For example, maybe you can kick a soccer ball really far and your pose might look like this. Or maybe you can sing really beautifully and you pretend to hold your mic like this. Whatever you do, I want you to jump and strike a fun pose when I count to 3. Once you pose, make sure you freeze so that we can all see the makerific gifts God has given you. Okay, are you ready? 3, 2, 1, pose! Oh, you guys look so awesome! God made you, and He made some pretty creative blueprints. So you guys can sit down from your poses. Today we met Decker, a Bible memory buddy who helps us remember our Bible point. When God made decorator crabs like Decker, He created them with a special way to keep them safe. These crafty crabs create their own costumes from coral and seaweed as a way to hide from things that might want to eat them. So cool! When you see Decker, you can remember that God made you. Wow, God! So all week long, we'll be learning true stories from the Bible. Makers everywhere are talking about what you found out in the Bible story today. So what do you guys learn? What did you learn when we watched the Bible story? That's right, you learned about Adam and Eve and all of creation and how God made the world and God made you. Wow, God! So each one of you is a wonderfully creative and complex creation made by God for a very special purpose. God loves you just the way you are. Let's go ahead and sing He's Got the Whole World in His Hands. This song that reminds us that we're all made by God's hands. No matter where we go or what we do, we are always going to be held in God's loving hands. Sing with us. We're going to teach you how to make something awesome to help you remember today's Bible point. So after this premiere is done, we want you to go watch our Day 1 craft video for Maker Fun Factory Vacation Bible School. During that craft video, you're going to learn how to make your very own fingerprint world. So you're going to use your fingerprint, some fun finger paints to make this awesome world that reminds us that God made you. Wow, God! So enjoy making that with us. God made you with such beautiful voices. I love hearing you sing the fun songs and watching you do the motions. Did you know that God made beautiful things everywhere? In fact, we're surrounded by God's creations. So sometimes we forget that everything we see or hear or touch or smell is created by God. So today, I want you guys to start looking out for God sightings. God sightings are special evidences of God that you can see each day. A God sighting might be a prayer, a hug from a parent, the sunshine, or just a kind word from your friend. So I want you to start looking out for these special God sightings that help you remember that God is always with us. When you find a God sighting, I want you to share it with someone. Tell your mom, tell your dad, tell your sister or your brother that you saw a God sighting today. So we've had an awesome first day at Maker Fun Factory. You are super at celebrating God and His love, and I cannot wait until tomorrow for another day of making, inventing, and experimenting with all of you magnificent makers. In fact, I want you to join us tomorrow at 2 p.m. for day 2 of Maker Fun Factory. Come and see, come and learn our new Bible point, learn some new songs, watch some fun Bible stories, and learn about God with us. Let's finish our awesome day 1 by singing a song, The Maker.
I see you in the sunrise. I see you in the rain. I see you in the laughter. I feel you through the pain. Everything that you have made is beautiful. Oh my God, I can't believe my eyes. But in all of this, to think that you would think of me makes my heart come alive. Your love is like a mighty fire deep inside my bones. I feel like I can climb 1,000 mountains all at once, and I never have to wonder if somebody cares for me. I love the Maker, and the Maker loves me. Oh, 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 oh. I see you in the sunrise. I see you in the rain. I see you in the laughter. I feel you through the pain. Everything that you have made is beautiful. Oh my God, I can't believe my eyes. But in all of this, to think that you would think of me makes my heart come alive. Your love is like a mighty fire deep inside my bones. I feel like I could climb 1,000 mountains all at once, and I never have to wonder if somebody cares for me. I love the Maker. Your love is like a mighty fire deep inside my bones. I feel like I could climb 1,000 mountains all at once, and I never have to wonder if somebody cares for me. I love the Maker.